Here's the important thing. Here's the important thing. Ivan was late, so Ivan must come up with a roll call question.
Oh, I don't think that's fair.
Unacceptable.
He was only like 5 minutes late. That's really harsh, man.
Hey, I'm not nice. Never said I was.
Good luck trying to get one out of me, though.
Did you done smack the shit out of him twice, and that's before you started cursing?
If you don't give me a roll call question, we're going to use option B from last week.
What was option B from last week?
I will pull it. I have it right here. Which 2 video game characters would you like to see in a democratic race for the position of Emperor of Earth?
I am so tired of those questions.
I am so tired of having to think of games that I've played from like 2 years ago or some bullshit. Here's my problem with a lot of these questions, is the games we play now don't really have characters. I don't play a lot of first, like, just single-player adventure. You're a character, and here's a character, and you're fighting a character. No, it's like me versus zombies, or me versus unnamed terrorist threat. They're not characters.
Those are the worst kind. Unnamed terrorist threat is accepted responsibility for the terrorist action.
Exactly. See the problem?
That's actually... That would be... I wouldn't say it would be amusing, because, that means that they blew somebody up, but that would be witty.
I take full responsibility for it. What organization do you represent? No one! Oh my god! We're fighting no one!
So make up a question right now.
What is your preference of team color? Do you prefer red or blue?
That's it, because those are the only 2 choices ever. Red wins more times. That was actually some news article I read, where compared just like NFL and stop! And you look at like the most winningest teams, they usually have a red uniform.
Huh.
Because people find red intimidating because it's like color, blood, and all that.
Red also goes faster.
Yeah.
Flash. Ivan, what are you eating?
Not eating anything.
Then what are you doing? You're the one making all that noise.
Oh, at least I'm not giving someone a haircut while we're doing the show.
Hey man, you done with that yet? I gotta get out of here.
Okay. Are we for the team color preference?
Hey, you asked. I'm the only one that brought something to the table.
Just make it lame. Like seriously, make that whole segment take about 10 seconds. Yours, blue. Yours, red. Yours, green. That's not an answer. Blue. All right, we're done. Next. Just rip right through it this time.
Okay. We'll rip right through it. Perfect.
Answers with no explanations?
Answers with no explanations. Suck it, viewer, listener, whatever the f you are. Suck it. It will be sucked.
It!
Okay, here we go.
Gamercast Network.
Hey. All right. It's a video game show. It's a video game show. It's not a game show about videos. It's a video game show.
Welcome to the Gamercast Network video game show for Sunday, January 17th, 2010. This is episode 177. I'm Chad, and this week for the roll call, what? A question from Keith.
What?
What?
Couldn't think of how to word it, huh, Chad?
You worded it just fine for me, so go right ahead.
So much for ripping right through it, huh?
All right. What is your...
Are you guys f***ing retarded this week? I mean, he couldn't remember the damn date, and that's the only thing he had to remember. And then you couldn't word, what's your favorite team color?
Yeah, what's your favorite team preference? Color preference?
This totally isn't working the way I had intended.
You asked the f***ing question, then.
Bob, go with the question.
What's your preference of your team color preference, if you had a preference?
F*** you, Phil.
Bob, go.
Okay, for this week's roll call, what's your favorite team color? Keith.
Red.
Ivan.
Blue.
Phil.
Orange.
Chad.
Fuchsia.
And mine's red. Next.
Topic. Next topic.
This week on the Gamercast Network. Blah, 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 blah.
See how easy that was? That's how it should be every week.
Dude, I'm drunk. What do you want from me?
This week on the Gamercast Network, Podtoid returns with some actual news discussion rather than awkward pauses and a focus on listener questions. Brad Nicholson will hopefully be in attendance. Uncle Gamer Radio is back with episode 129. They kick off the new year by interviewing Casey Hudson, the project director for Mass Effect 2. On episode 83 of the Sarcastic Gamer PlayStation podcast, Rothbard, Pac-Man Polar Bear, and Fralls discuss 3D gaming, Sony numbers, and Gran Turismo 5's delay. Discover the community that brings you all these great podcasts and more at GamerCastNetwork.com.
Next topic.
I played Song Summoner.
Song Summoner. And what is that for?
It's an iPhone thing?
Fun?
No,
It's for fun.
It's for fun.
it's for the iPhone?
Yes.
Okay, good. So, what is it? Describe it.
It is a combination of, was it Monster Rancher? What was the game where you put different music discs in and it made monsters?
It.
Okay. So it's a mix between Monster Rancher and Final Fantasy Tactics.
That sounds like that could be cool.
It is. It's essentially it's Final Fantasy Tactics, the gameplay, except instead of just creating or finding a character in game, you go to this special section and it says create a song trooper, and you open up the thing and it says pick a song, and you pick a song and it creates a dude based on the songs that you play.
Yeah, that's like the Monster Rancher. Well, except Monster Rancher is by the CD, not by necessarily the song.
So this goes off your iTunes or your iTunes library on your iPhone.
So it'll make monsters based on your song names.
Well, no, based on the song itself. I don't know what the algorithm is, but it's not like if you pick a death metal song, it'll make a
Evil guy
or anything, yeah. But it does embed the song name that was used to create it at the top, right above its name. So you could have, like, Enrique the Monk, and it says right above the song created.
I would like to hear the song by Enrique the Monk. Is it like Gregorian chant?
Wait and Bleed by Slipknot.
I like Gregorian chant. I have a tape of it on my desk, but I don't own a tape player, so I can't listen to it.
You know, if that's like what the song bards would sing, they'd suck a lot less. If they would just like walk into combat and just start chanting, and like you get powers and
That would make them cooler than a little pansy with his beret and a lute. Behold the power of my lute.
Singing songs based on green sleeves.
because all songs are based on green sleeves because that's the only one that survived from the 15th century.
So this game plays like Final Fantasy Tactics Advance?
It's like Final Fantasy Tactics Lite. So there's not as many classes or stats to pick from, and there's no terrain, so there's no higher ground or lower ground, and I don't think position matters. Like if you attack from the side or behind in Final Fantasy Tactics, you get an advantage. I don't think you get that here, but the gameplay is exactly the same other than those two things. There's a story mode, and you go through each section, you defeat the thing there, and then it unlocks for free play mode so that you can go back and just fight the same battle over again to level up your guys. And it's been out for a while. There's a light version, and then the real version I think is $5 or $10. It was a little more expensive. It's a Square Enix game, so you know they're a real video game developer, so they think they can charge real video game prices for iPhone games.
And would you say it's worth the real money?
If it's $10, it might. See, that's the thing. Is if Chris were here, he'd say nothing is worth $10 for the iPhone.
See, I disagree. Is $10 worth of fun the equivalent of that game?
Yeah. See, that's the thing. Is it is. If this
Then,
was
okay, then I don't. Then what's the problem? Then it's worth the $10.
Yeah, but there's that kind of nothing is. I've never paid $10 for anything on the App Store.
Well, you have now. Your cherry's broken, man. You can just go off now. It doesn't matter.
If this was a DS game, it would be worth the cost of a DS game. So, you know, I would say it's worth $10. Everyone in the world will disagree with me.
I won't. I got your back, man.
If it's worth $10 worth of fun units, then it's worth it.
I understand that. I'm just telling you. If we had a conversation of iPhone owners, 9 out of 10 of them
Are douchebags? Haha.
9 out of 10 of them would say it's not worth $10.
Next topic.
A gamer went blind.
Haha. Next.
Insert masturbation joke here.
This one is out of China.
Insert Chinese joke here. Insert random Asian joke here.
This is out of China. So there's a Chinese man, Zhu of Xinjiang.
No one cares because no one knows where the f that is anyway. Some random Chinese man out of the billion did something dumb and then rubbed vending machine panties all over his face.
He had an argument with his wife, and to cool off, he decided to go to a cyber cafe and play some games. And he started playing games. He actually did not stop playing games for 4 days straight.
That's one hell of a fight.
He played so much that he said he went blind.
So apparently, if you don't sleep for 4 days, your eyes stop working?
That'd be weird, because you'd start hallucinating.
Yeah, dude. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe the game just got really f***ing cool after a while. When it got, like, real trippy and he's, like, seeing shit and, like, you know, zombies are coming out of the closet to his left.
That's the best I can do. I can't give you a video game death. All I can give you is a video game.
Video game blindness.
So is he gonna be able to see again? Or is it just one of those things where the doctor's like, dude, you seem fine. He's like, no, I totally can't see and can't go to work and need disability now.
He went to the doctor and they said you're suffering from temporary blindness.
Temporary blindness. Well, that's different.
Hey, I said I can't give you a death. I can give something very temporary, a temporary maiming, sort of. Best I can do.
I was really hoping for him trying to insert his into a port and, like, ripping it in half. When you said maiming, that's more what came to mind than temporary blindness.
But maiming, it's in the realm of maiming blindness, you know.
Yeah, I figured like an Asian dressing up his PS3 like a cat and trying to f one of its ports and ripping his to shreds while wearing a pair of, like, panties on his head or something.
That's the kind of people they are.
Yeah. You know I'm dating an Asian girl, right? So
that's what makes it funnier.
Yeah, I know.
I know, but come on, these are jokes we've always made.
Yeah, just because you're dating an Asian girl doesn't mean you're gonna quit making Asian jokes. They're still crazy. They still buy used panties out of vending machines. Just because you're dating one doesn't change that.
Yeah, this doesn't change things, Chad. We're not two-faced. We don't suddenly change our opinions.
I'm not changing. No, I don't want to change your opinion. I'm just saying, though, you know.
I've had enough conversations with the Japanese kid in my cube, and he agrees with me, so there.
Next topic.
Let us move on. What do you think is the top #1 selling PC game of 2009?
Modern Warfare 2.
Wait, what'd you say? This is for best-selling game of all time?
No, PC 2009 from retail stores. This is retail stores. See, there you go.
Well, I don't f***ing know then.
That doesn't count.
Who the f*** goes to a store to buy a PC game?
Who cares what the top-selling games sold in a retail store is?
I have a corresponding story here. Would you like to hear the corresponding story first?
I think so, because we're all pretty pissed about the initial one.
Okay, let's go to this other story first, and then we'll go back to the top-selling PC game. Just first off, the NPD group, who does all of the national sales numbers, this last week released a study saying that 90% of all game sales are still on physical media. Now, they're defining those game sales, though, as console game sales.
Yeah,
console.
see,
now, hey, wait. But if you include the handheld, the PC, the Mac, and the mobile, it drops to 79% of all game sales are physical media sales.
Wait, if you add those in, or you only count those?
No, if you add those in.
Yeah, well, see, that's the point, is you can't buy most console games or handheld games on digital media.
I know that.
Well, this is a retarded story, then.
Did they just lump everything together, or do they have a separate figure for PC?
No, they have one. All they said was if you lump everything together, if you lump it all together.
I'm actually very curious about, of PC games, how many sales were online and how many sales were retail stores. I think that'd be a very different number.
They would never say that, but that would be an interesting stat.
I would really like to know, because I want to see how that's changed over like the past 5 years or so. So now we have to like, you know what, F it, I don't care. I was going to say something to the effect of, all right, well, how many PCs are there versus consoles? And, oh, wait, that doesn't really work, because then a lot of everybody owns a PC, and they're not going to use it for gaming, and blah, 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 and you can't get percentages, when they could have very easily just given us that fact.
Would anyone like to try and guess the #1 PC game that was sold in retail stores for 2009?
Borderlands.
I'm still going to stick with Modern Warfare, then.
Ivan, would you like to make a guess?
It's probably something dumb like Minesweeper, Bejeweled, or some shit.
Was there a Sim blank game released this year?
Yes, you are correct, Bob. There was a Sims game released this year.
There was. Then I change it to that one.
And Phil, do you want to make a guess?
I would say probably Modern Warfare 2.
Bob is right.
I know.
Sims 3.
Jeez.
Those are the people who would go to the store and buy a game.
Followed right up by World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King. And then Sims 2. And then World of Warcraft, Battle Chest. And then Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. And then World of Warcraft.
Blizzard. Wow. I don't even have a word for what that is. amazing readable. See, I need to combine 2 words. Amazing and incredible and unbelievable. Can we combine all 3 of those into one word? That'd be what I would use.
Amazing, incredible, and unbelievable?
Yes. Unmazable?
Unmazable.
Unmazable. That was unmazable.
Okay, how about this? Modern Warfare 2, though. Modern Warfare 2 just sold $1 billion worth of product. So there have been $1 billion in Modern Warfare 2 sales.
Congratulations, you've almost caught up to about a month's worth of Blizzard sales.
Yeah.
That's really funny when you put it in perspective.
Next topic.
Okay, moving right along to the next topic.
Footloose and fancy free.
Not me. I'm just footloose today. I got my hand right on my fancy. I keep it there all show.
Ew. That's disgusting.
It keeps it warm.
Oh, God.
Okay, last story. Sort of like a follow-up to something we talked about last week. I remember last week we had a story about...
I remember we had a story too. Next mailbag question.
It's good when we remember things together.
Someone asked who's going to bring out the next console. And Phil, you had said you thought Microsoft was going to bring out the next console, correct?
Yes.
So, this last week, I think it was CES, or maybe it was something else, the Senior Director of Xbox Product Management, David Hufford, basically he said that they think the Xbox 360 lifespan is long into the future. There's no need to launch a new console because they're going to give the 360 more life via upgrades such as Natal, and they don't even think they're at the midway point yet with the lifespan of the 360.
Well, yeah, see, the good thing is now with flashing, essentially...
Lights?
No, the
Now with
not
flashing
the BIOS,
lights,
but-
games can be played longer.
Shut it. Flashing the OS stuff and adding things, I mean...
Like flashing lights?
They can change whatever they want now without having to really... You know, they couldn't do that with the original Xbox, I don't think. Now they can add all kinds of features and not have to worry about releasing a new console. And... I mean, USB is going to be around for a while, so it's not like their controller, they've got USB ports on there, they can add peripherals.
Like flashing lights.
They already have that, the red ring on the front.
It doesn't flash.
Oh, actually, mine hasn't red ringed yet, so I'm just waiting.
Oh, it will.
Yeah, I know. And that's when I'll throw it away and be like, okay, I'm done with this product.
See, that's exactly my concern with the lifespan of the Xbox. There's probably at some point going to be a time when it's going to get to the point where they're probably going to have like a huge second wave of systems come out where people are going to buy them in bulk just because they're going to start dying and they're not going to want to spend $200 to get it fixed.
I'm pretty sure they've already put all the fixes in place to prevent that in the new hardware.
And that's the thing. Instead of sending in their first or second gen Xbox, they're probably going to want to just trash the one that they've got and just spend the full $300 to buy a new one that's got HDMI and all the bells and whistles. But at what point is it going to be where all the machines are beyond red ring repairable?
When all the machines are beyond reason and they take over.
Cyberdyne is self-aware.
They take over and every house has flashing lights.
What's with the flashing lights?
Are lights flashing around you, Keith?
No, I just like to have the option of flashing lights.
Next topic.
Okay, let us go into the mailbag.
Let us.
Yes, let us.
Let us into the mailbag? I thought we only put mail in the mailbag.
Apparently it's now the salad bag.
Toss salad bag.
Knapsack.
Chad can now toss the salad. Toss away, Chad.
Voicemail number 1, actually only voicemail we have. Here you go, listen.
Mailbag.
Watcha.
Hey, this is Supla from the forums. Just wanted to say keep up the good work, and well, I'm kind of got a problem here. I'm stuck in Taiwan, and well, I have nothing really much to play. All I've got is this laptop, and then I don't have Torchlight with me because I don't have Steam, and all I've got is Stepmania. But I can download some stuff, but I don't think I can download anything on Steam. So can you give me good games to play or something like? Give me any like good ideas or something like that? Thanks.
So he needs like a web-based kind of game. I do recall, what is it, Battleon.com? Where it was like a little chintzy role-playing thing with flash animation.
Did it have flashing lights?
I think it did have flashing lights.
Well, then it's worth playing.
Battleon.com. Adventure Quest.
Yes.
And it looks all kind of Japanese anime fantasy.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, it's free. It's web-based. It's all Flash, so it doesn't really require any system stuff.
System stuff.
Oh, very good option. Any other options?
Peggle. Always go back to PopCap and get some Peggle Knights and all that. I don't know. He sounds like he needs something a little more substantial than that, though.
Oh, you can always download emulators.
Of course, we don't recommend people doing that, but you can do it.
We don't?
Well, you know.
Yar!
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Okay, very good. Moving on. Here we go.
We didn't really help very much, but that's okay.
You know what? He didn't give us a lot to work with. I got a laptop and I can't download Steam.
A laptop?
Laptop.
It's a laptop that's on his laptop.
Laptop.
It has flashing lights.
Next topic.
Next piece of mail from Rob. Gentlemen, I have 2 kids, Haley age 5 and Carter age 3.
They're adorable.
They both have been asking for either Rock Band or Guitar Hero. I have a Wii and PS3. I know that there is Lego Rock Band with no downloadable content. Is it really worth it, or should I go with something else? Thank you for your time.
From what I understand from people who I know who have Lego Rock Band, it's pretty much Rock Band, only easier.
Probably go with the Lego Rock Band.
Yeah, there's no downloadable content, but it's easier for the kiddies.
I mean, come on, like your kids really want the Aerosmith song pack.
Well, that's the kind of, you're not getting kids songs in Lego Rock Band. It's the same stuff.
Really?
Oh, really? I thought it'd be all like Taylor Swift and Hannah Montana.
No.
No, isn't it like normal, like, you know, isn't Iggy Pop in there or something too?
So it's just regular old Rock Band just with Legos?
Yeah.
Lego games have gotten lazy.
In regular Rock Band, there's always the like no fail mode. So if you're interested in downloadable content, it depends on how cute you want it. For with Lego Rock Band, you're buying the cute because it's all Lego figures and stuff.
Do the peripherals work on both? Because then you could just, if you get Lego Rock Band and they get bored, you could always just buy the Rock Band game.
As far as I know, there's no Lego Rock Band set, though, you know? It's like just the game. You still may have to have the Rock Band instruments. That may answer your question. You may just have to start there anyway, buying Rock Band and then paying... It's cheap. I think it's only like $40 for Lego Rock Band, which might be why it's only $40, because they know you have to buy the full version of Rock Band in order to play it.
Yeah, I think I'm with Bob and Ivan on this one. I would say pick the franchise that you would prefer to pay and play, and go with that one. And then that way, like Bob said, you can just get the kid version, just the game. You don't have to buy all the peripherals, and it will keep everybody happy.
And with the money you save, you can get some flashing lights.
Which should be cheap now that Christmas is over.
Next topic.
Next piece of mail from Will.
Wheaton?
No, we're not.
I've opened that bag of worms.
Did you say Will Wheaton?
Not again.
Worms or worms?
From Will. I'm not sure if you guys have ever brought this up, but with the popularity of the Wii, do you think that the other companies will follow suit by making more casual games to appeal to a larger demographic?
Oh my god. Talk about a topic we've beaten to death.
I know. I'm just obviously yes. Rather than risk making the more traditional idea of a game where there is a good chance that even the target niche won't like it. People can complain about gimmicks all they want, but they do sell.
They do sell and then get resold after 2 months when people are like, man, this is fucking boring and I'm sick of getting sweaty playing video games.
Would you like to know how many Wiis sold in December of 2009? I think Nintendo had their best month ever.
Best month ever. What the hell's moving the Wii?
Wii sold 3.81 million consoles in just December.
Across the world?
No, just the United States.
In the United States. Jeez.
I still don't know anybody who hasn't returned it. Like, who hasn't bought it, been like, yay, this is fun, and 3 months later realizes it's just a gimmicky toy and it really doesn't work that well, and then they give it back when they get tired of boxing against their wife.
Who gets tired of that?
Apparently Mark. That's
I don't know, because I don't own a Wii, so I don't know about the Wii boxing. But regular boxing is great. Sue's not very good at defending herself.
God, she punches like a girl.
She curls up in a little ball.
One haymaker to the top of her head and she just starts crying. I mean, seriously. Nut up, man. What are you doing?
Up until everybody was over before Christmas and we played the new Super Mario Brothers and whatnot, and I got the Wurjong for Christmas. We really hadn't been playing our Nintendo Wii. It may have been a year or so since we had played it.
It's the group console.
Right, it's a group thing, but it's definitely only when you feel like playing it, and it's very rare. Unless it's your only console and you detest buying any other console and that's the only one that you have a choice of playing.
Does it have a lightsaber game yet?
No.
That's retarded.
It's got the red
Dawn, Red Sky.
Red Steel.
Yeah, but I mean, seriously?
Hey, Red Dawn was that classic Swayze movie, wasn't it?
Wolverines!
Anything else on the Wii? Larger demographics. Yada, yada, yada. Being a dead horse.
Old gray mare, she ain't what she used to be. Ain't what she used to be. Ain't what she used to be.
What's the American Idol song? Did you guys see that? You have to look up on YouTube the American Idol song. Yeah.
What? Keith's the drunk one.
There was some old guy who showed up to American Idol and he's like, my name's the Commander.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, you're a commander. Yeah, that's right. And I'm going to sing for you a song that I wrote. And they're like, okay, go ahead. And he's like, pants on the ground. Pants on the ground. Put your pants on the ground.
That sounds awesome. Find it and send me the link.
Why do you watch American Idol?
I didn't. Mary told me about it and asked me if I saw it, and I said no. And then we were watching The Soup, and it was on there.
Yeah, The Soup is all you need of popular culture because it just gives you the funny parts.
Next topic.
Here we go. Last piece of mail from Ian.
What's up, Ian?
Actually, he made a little note there not to call him Ian. It's Ian.
Really? He has a note there for that?
Yeah, it says pronounced Ian, not Ian. So I'm a long-time listener and first-time sender. Just wanted to say that I think your show is great. It is hilarious, and I think y'all should definitely continue making it and not puss out after 176 episodes.
You know what? It's hilarious, Ian. Not hilarious.
I have listened to probably about 15 or 16 in the last few days, catching up, and it is keeping me very entertained. Question. I think we've answered this already, but what the hell, we'll try. How new of a computer do you have to run Torchlight?
Not.
There you go. Next question. And is Steam worth getting if you play some computer games, but mostly console games?
Yeah.
Yes. Steam is worth getting if you play any computer games.
Steam is free.
If you own a computer, get it, because it's free.
If you own a computer and can run it. And if you can't run it, you shouldn't be playing games on it anyway.
And I don't... Okay, if he's been listening to shows, this last question's kind of weird.
I'm still curious what the question is.
The question is, I know y'all have talked about Dragon Age.
I don't give a what the question is!
I knew that was coming.
But have you guys played it, and is it worth getting if you are okay with playing by yourself?
It's single player only, so you're only going to be playing by yourself. I mean, I guess you could play single player in groups.
You could all bring your computers over and play at the same time. You guys are going too fast. Wait up.
So, Ivan, you have not played Dragon Age at all since the last time we talked of it, right?
No, I have not since last time we talked about it. It's good. I told it. I mean, my opinion still stands. It's a very fun game.
And that was Video Game Show episode number 177 for Sunday, January 17th, 2010. Does anyone have any ham sandwiches, share dream pies, or apathy cakes to give to the world? People.
Ham sandwich to Sue because today's her birthday.
Ham sandwich.
Happy birthday, Sue.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Ham sandwich to you.
Thank you. Now I'm going to eat 3 of the ham sandwiches and only give her 2. And she'll never know.
Apathy cake to District 9.
Jesus, Phil, do you like any movie?
It wasn't what I was expecting, and it was kind of slow moving.
I'm going to see Avatar tomorrow, and I don't want to.
You know what? I did see it.
Yeah?
It was entertaining.
Really?
See it in 3D. The movie itself is stupid. It's very corny, very cliche.
I hear it's Pocahontas.
It kind of is, but the effects are worth seeing.
God, I can't remember seeing any 3D movies.
I see 3D movies every day.
Does it really make you not want to go into the real world?
No, it makes me very much want to go into the real world.
That makes me think of those commercials. Did you ever see those commercials for the people that sell high-def sunglasses?
Oh, God. Oh, God.
High definition, like the real world, where they're going to make it high-def.
That is the most retarded. Wow. But you know there's some grandma somewhere like, oh, high def. Harold, we should buy these.
I hear high def's the new thing.
That should have been stocking stuffer to somebody. Get like a Snuggie, some high def glasses, and a slap chop. That's what you get. Merry Christmas. 3 of the most useful things ever.
And as usual, send your comments, questions, queries, concerns, or roll call question to the mailbag at mailbag@videogameshow.org. Skype us at videogameshow or call us at 320-300-GAME. That is a standard long-distance call and all normal fees apply. And that's a wrap. Good night.
Okay, we done?
Yeah, you can push your stop buttons right now and upload.
I hope this works for you, Chad.
Why wouldn't it work?
We'll have that discussion when you send me the email saying, what the hell did you do? It doesn't work.
Just what did you do?
I'm not saying that there's anything wrong, but I'm just saying if something happens to go wrong.
I don't want to get you alarmed. Let's just say you might not be happy with this, but we'll let that wait till later.
Let's just say that I found a way to make my life easier, and
At the expense of yours.
Yes. We'll see how much it impacts yours.
Am I going to turn you into Chewbacca this week? Is that what this is?
You may have to.